Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Tuesday. I'm Jeanelle. Slade. Russ has the night off. Well, the Western Bulldogs claim a national championship title tonight right here in Billings. Thousands of fans from all across the state turned out to Metro Park as the Bulldogs took on the Oklahoma City Stars and win their first ever women's NAIA national championship. Q2 Scott Breen just back from the game. A very good night for Montana, Scott.
Tell you what, and they were packed. It was, in fact, they let school out today over at, they canceled it over in Dillon for Western. So they had a lot of college fans over here. Take a look at the celebration video. I mean, it was there it is, the confetti, the hugs, the tears of joy, the tears of disaster for Oklahoma City. Western led this thing by 18 at halftime. They're still playing Who Let the Dogs Out down there. You see the celebration there. MVP, girl holding the trophy there. That's Bree King. She was also tournament MVP, National Player of the Year. The final was 75-59. This game was really never in doubt past the first quarter when the Bulldogs led by 8. Coming up, I'll show you which player carried the load tonight and which supporting players. I mean, everything that could go right did for them, but they earned it. They out-hustled, they out-rebounded. And Montana has a championship for it. Western, congrats to the Bulldogs.
Congrats, and it looks like there was a great turnout.
Terrific turnout, yeah. If I had to guess, maybe 4,000 to 5,000 fans.
Okay. But
they were raucous.
All right.
They were all in black and red.
Thanks so much, Scott. We'll see you later. Well, also tonight, the Grizzlies are settled into their hotel rooms in Des Moines, Iowa before they dance this week. This morning, Grizz fans sent the team off in style from Missoula. Montana won the Big Sky Conference tournament Saturday to earn a trip to the NCAA tournament for the 12th time in school history and second season in a row. The Grizz will play second seed Michigan this Thursday night at 7:20. The game will be broadcast nationally on TNT. Well, it looks like the future costs and value of Colstrip Power Plant Unit 4 will be considered in the big electric rate case now before state regulators. Northwestern Energy is seeking a $35 million increase for its 360,000 electric customers in Montana. Last month, the utility asked the State Public Service Commission to strike testimony that environmental groups submitted on the rate case on Colstrip 4. Northwestern says the testimony is irrelevant to this case. But on Tuesday, the PSC voted unanimously to reject most of Northwestern's request. The testimony says Northwestern's share of Colstrip is overvalued and that the commission should closely consider how much of Colstrip 4 costs should be picked up by Northwestern ratepayers. A public hearing is set for May. It's the first major electric rate case from Northwestern in 10 years. In other news tonight, Montana lawmakers take their first look at Montana Sports Betting Act. Senate Bill 330 would legalize sports gambling in the state, but restrict it only to qualified locations like taverns. The legislation would only legalize betting on professional, collegiate, and Olympic sports. It would require participants to go through authorized sports book operators, and geolocation technology would pinpoint where those bets are happening. Bill sponsor, Senator Bill Blasdell, says sports betting needs to be regulated.
This is already something that is happening with a lot of folks. Unfortunately, it's in the black market now. This would set it up so that you have the Department of Justice overseeing it to try to track who's operating these and be able to collect some tax revenue off of it as well.
A United States Supreme Court decision last year made it possible for individual states to create and regulate their own sports betting. A Roosevelt County jury says a man accused of animal cruelty in the death of more than a dozen horses is not guilty. The horses were found dead on land on the Fort Peck Reservation as Richard Dean Holland was caring for them last summer. The jury found Holland not guilty on 1 count of aggravated animal cruelty and 5 counts of cruelty to animals. The sheriff noted the horses had plenty of food but no water. A veterinarian said the horses died of dehydration. A Billings radio DJ arrested for misdemeanor partner or family member assault over the weekend has been suspended for 1 week without pay. Officials at Radio Billings Upstream Media announced Monday on the Big J Show's Facebook page that they take Saturday's arrest of Jason Harris, known as Big J, seriously. Radio Billings Upstream Media owns Hot 101.9, which airs the Big J Show weekday mornings. Harris pleaded not guilty Monday in Billings Municipal Court, and station officials say they also respect his presumption of innocence. The family of a man killed by a Billings police officer in 2014 will receive a $550,000 settlement from the city. The family of Richard Ramirez will receive that settlement. Attorneys representing the city say the money will be paid through the city's insurance pool. Ramirez was shot and killed on April 2014 by Billings police officer Grant Morrison following a traffic stop. The city maintains that Morrison acted reasonably but agreed to settle to avoid the costs of a jury trial. And an update tonight on the Montana Highway Patrol trooper fighting for his life at a Salt Lake City hospital after he was ambushed near Missoula last Friday. We're learning 35-year-old trooper Wade Palmer remains in critical condition but is stable with a gunshot injury to his head. Montana Highway Patrol Colonel Tom Butler tells Q2 that head injury that Palmer sustained is such that it's, quote, going to be a long time before we really understand the long-term implications. Palmer was flown to Salt Lake City, where Butler also says the hospital specializes in head injuries like this. Bond has been set at $2 million for 28-year-old Jonathan Birch, the man accused of shooting Trooper Palmer, and 3 others, one of which died Friday morning. Well, turning to weather, Bob, while our sights might be set on the 60s, it's time to take a look back at this winter.
Yeah, because it's been a heck of a winter. You might remember that in February, second coldest, third snowiest. But when you average it out over the entire winter, wasn't so bad. But let me show you what the numbers show. Here's what we had for Billings. It turned out to be the 13th coldest. The average temperature was 22.6 degrees. Precipitation was 3.64. That's if you melt it all down and then measure the precipitation or water you get. And we had 51.8 inches of snow this winter, which made it the 5th snowiest. The coldest temperature was actually in March, 19 below zero. The warmest was 56 degrees, and we had 26 days of sub-zero temperatures in the winter here in the Billings area. Miles City had the 22nd coldest, and as you see, their coldest day was 31 below zero. Their number of cold sub-zero days was 34. And over in Sheridan, they had 18 days that were below zero. It was their 47th coldest and their 25th driest on the record. So that's the way things were shaping up this winter. Now, tomorrow starts the first day of spring, and we're going to start it out right. We're getting back up into the 50s and some 60s. More of that in a few more minutes, Jeanelle.
All right, thanks so much, Bob. Well, the floodwaters have yet to crest in some parts of the Midwest, but already the damages are being estimated upwards of $1 billion. Kenneth Craig reports.
Mandatory evacuations and states of emergency remain the order of the day in the flood-ravaged Midwestern plains. This disaster has been fueled by days of intense rain that were followed by a pre-spring snowmelt. In some areas, the water has started to recede, but communities along the Missouri and Mississippi rivers know more is on the way.
As we prepare ourselves for the spring thaw and the rains that are going to come, we need to just recognize that, we're just getting started.
On Tuesday, Vice President Mike Pence traveled to Nebraska to get a first-hand look at the devastation.
The American people are going to stand with people across Nebraska, across Iowa, across all of the 8 states that have been impacted by this severe weather and this flooding.
In Nebraska alone, it's estimated that farmers will lose nearly $1 billion worth of crops and livestock. Many don't carry flood insurance. Those who do say it won't cover all their losses.
I don't know, maybe it hasn't sank in yet, but if you know most people around here, you're going to pick up, you're going to start all over and go from there.
Some of the damage can't be assessed until the water has fully receded. In some areas, that's likely to take weeks or even months. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, New York.
And experts say the floodwaters have likely contaminated many of the wells that rural communities rely on for drinking water. Coming up on tonight's 10 o'clock news, a bigger theater might be music to the symphony players' ears, but during the renovation, that group is planning to not miss a beat. Plus, the large piles of snow around town might be deceptive because spring is on its way. And in sports, we check back in with Scott to see more of Western's national title win highlights and interviews from Rimrock Auto Arena.
You're watching MTN News with Jeanelle Slade and Russ Riesinger. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire. And sports with Scott Breen. This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.